Hi guys, it's Paolo and this video is about the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro wireless microphone system. So I'm a few months late with this review and there's one reason why I'm doing this now, even when Hollyland has come out with the Lark 150 and Rode has come out with the Rode Wireless Go 2. In this video, I'm recording my audio with the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro. Everything you hear is coming from the built-in microphone of the Blink 500 Pro. I won't be doing any post-processing to the audio, maybe just adjust the gain. We'll see in post. So the Blink 500 Pro comes in different kits. You can get one with this typical receiver. They also have one that has a receiver with a lightning port and another with a receiver that has a USB Type-C port. So the Blink 500 Pro also comes in single and dual transmitter systems. You have to choose which one you want. So let's quickly go over what's included in the box. The one I'm using right now is a dual microphone system. In the box, you get a micro USB cable, a USB Type-C cable, 2 furries for your built-in microphone, 2 wired lapel microphones, 2 transmitters, 1 receiver that's inside this charging and pairing case, 1 carrying pouch, 1 3.5mm TRS to TRS cable, and 1 3.5mm TRS to TRRS cable. So you can use the receiver with your mobile phone if it has a built-in headphone jack. So the charging case is big, but it does what it does. It charges the transmitters, it charges the receivers. At the same time, it pairs them as well. So when you turn them on, you won't have to go through any painful pairing process. It's made of plastic, but it's light, it's durable enough, and as I mentioned, it does the job. On the transmitters, you get an LCD in the front, a built-in microphone on the top, a mic or line-in jack. On the side, you get a plus-minus button and the micro USB port. On the other side, you get the power and the mute button. And on the bottom, you get this clip. On the receiver, there's also an LCD on the front. On the top, you get 1 headphone jack for monitoring audio and a 3.5mm jack for line out. On the side, you also get a plus-minus button together with a micro USB port. On the other side, you get 1 button for power and mute. And on the bottom, you get a clip which you can use to mount the receiver on a camera's hot shoe. So battery life on these units is fairly good. They last about 7 to 8 hours depending on whether you leave the LCD on or off. So why do I like this Blink 500 Pro and why am I sticking with it over the competition? Setup is fairly simple. You turn the transmitter on, turn the receiver on, receiver, plug it into your camera, transmitter, clip it onto your shirt. If you want to use a wired lapel, you can do so. And that's basically it. All you have to do is to monitor the audio after, whether the volume you're getting out of it is loud enough or what. For the sound you're getting out of it, I think it's good enough because I tried this earlier. I'm no sound professional, I'm no professional YouTuber, and I just want something that's simple to set up. So right now, I have the wired lapel plugged into this transmitter, and this is an audio test of the wired lapel included in the box. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Then finally, there's this one thing, the one thing and the one reason why I'm sticking with the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro system over the Lark 150 and over the Rode Wireless Go 2. This one reason is that with the built-in USB port on the unit, you can use the units while you're charging them. That's the one reason only, nothing else. Okay, maybe something else. So when we're comparing this unit to the Rode Wireless Go 2, they're both priced at around $300. But the Rode Wireless Go 2 does not come with the wired lapel. It doesn't come with the charging case. So that's good value over the Rode Wireless Go. So why not the Lark 150? Again, going back to that one reason I like, the major selling point for me, being able to charge it while in use. Now, this doesn't mean that this Saramonic Blink 500 Pro is the perfect wireless microphone system for me. No, there are a few things I want fixed in the next iteration of this product. So number 1, going back to that micro USB port on the transmitters and the receivers. It's 2021. use a USB Type-C port. I'm sure it's not that expensive to include a Type-C port instead of a micro USB port. Second, this charging case, I want it smaller. Look at the Lark 150. Yes, the units are smaller, but I'm sure you can get this case smaller. The USB-C charging in the back, unfortunately, only takes standard 5V 1.5 amp charging. When you plug it into a fast charger or a charger that supports the PD standard, it won't even charge the unit. That's a huge turnoff. I tried charging this case. It took me almost 5-6 hours. That's a very long time, and maybe with fast charging, you can cut that down in half. Number 3, this carrying case. When I took it out of the box, I was so excited that it included a carrying case, meaning when I'm bringing the unit around, I won't be scratching the charging case. Unfortunately, when you put the charging case inside the carrying case, no other accessories are going to fit. So it's either you're going to put all the cables, all the wired lapel mics, all the wind furries inside the case and keep the charging case outside. You won't be bringing everything in one simple case. Number 4, I want to see firmware updates for this unit. There are things I want to change about the LCD, and unfortunately, when you go to the Saramonic website now, there's no listing for a firmware update on the Blink 500 Pro. Number 5, redesign of the receiver unit. So the problem with this is the receiver looks almost exactly like the transmitters. When you put them in the charging case, sometimes you mess them up. And aside from that, I want to see physical volume knobs on the receiver. So when you have someone monitoring audio for you, they can easily reduce or increase the gain from the microphone with those physical knobs. Number 6, have the ability to record safety tracks or record internally in the transmitters themselves. So safety tracks, what is a safety track? A safety track is a backup of your recording that's about 6 decibels lower. So when you accidentally shout or get very excited, you won't be clipping your audio. You have that track to fall back to. Recording internally, this is something that can be found with the Rode Wireless Go 2. So when the transmitter loses signal with the receiver, you have a backup of the recording. The Rode Wireless Go 2 records to the internal memory of the transmitter, and later on you can sync it in post. Number 7, turn off the transmitter or the receiver automatically. So when you have the receiver off, I want the transmitter to turn off automatically when it doesn't sense a signal from the receiver. Conversely, if you have the transmitter off, I want the receiver to turn off automatically. The Lark 150 from Hollyland has this feature. I tried turning off the receiver, and after 5 minutes, the transmitter turns off automatically. So Saramonic, please include this in the firmware update. Finally, number 8, I want a redesign of the LCD on these units. On the transmitter, you get this waveform, which is useful, but it doesn't show you when you're peaking. On the receiver, I want you to emulate the Lark 150's receiver. Aside from the volume knobs that are there, the LCD is roughly the same size as the Saramonics, but it's far more useful. Yes, it also shows the signal. Yes, it also shows the battery status of the transmitters. But the most important thing for me it shows is the signal level that the receiver is picking up from the transmitter. You can easily see when you're peaking, or when it's loud enough, or when it's low. The Saramonic receiver right now doesn't even show any sign of level that it's picking up. So there you have it. That's my quick review of the Saramonic Blink 500 Pro and the things I want to see in the next version of this product. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.